welcome back. In time now for what's trending. The world's most spectacular volleyball court hosted an impromptu game on Saturday. A group of enthusiasts played volleyball in front of Iceland's Reykjanes Peninsula volcano. Since the eruption on March 19th, sightseers have flocked to the site about 18 miles southwest of Reykjavik. Many simply sit to just admire the free show, which becomes even more spectacular at night as glowing molten lava flows down the flanks of the volcano. The lava flow has not stopped since the first eruption 10 days ago, meaning the lava has not solidified and plugged the openings. Thousands of people, tourists and Icelanders alike, have hiked over 2 miles from the nearest road to see it. Experts in Iceland say there's no way to say how long this eruption will last, but regardless, it is an incredible sight to see those volleyball enthusiasts really making the most of the opportunity there. I mean, really just doing any activity at that site, becomes 10 times better.
Yeah, I think that's really actually super cool to see, but I would be really nervous just to be out there. I mean, what if, a piece of lava just flicks over while I'm trying to, do a spike? I don't know how I'd feel about that, but it is a beautiful sight. And I wonder what the temperature would be too. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that lava is very hot, so probably pretty warm where they're at already. I'm sure they wouldn't get any closer than what they could handle, but that's just really cool to just see that, and definitely making the most of having fun with, I guess you can say, nature's fury in a way too, but really it's cool to see because this lava is creating new land too, so it's destroying but it's creating at the same time also. And maybe a general public service announcement, whenever you shoot video, make sure you're shooting landscape so that way it fills up the whole screen. That's probably my biggest pet peeve whenever I see these cool videos. They're only up and down. We need to make them sideways.
That's so funny.
I mean, it's off their phone, so they have like those weird angles. But you're right, you got to get all the angles, like Rick says. But speaking of hot, Prince William gets crowned for his Chrome Dome. The Duke of Cambridge is dubbed the world's sexiest bald man, according to The Sun, which includes data from cosmetic surgery specialist Longevita. Researchers say the 38-year-old William was called sexy nearly 18 million times online. A spokesperson for Longevita says William is among the, quote, few bald public figures we can feast our eyes on. Of course, after the royal announcement, critics ran to social media to sound off. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson jokingly tweeted that he was demanding a recount because comedian Larry David didn't get the nod. Others questioned why actor-writer Stanley Tucci didn't make the cut. After Prince William, the top 5 sexiest bald men were Mike Tyson, Jason Statham, Pitbull, and Michael Jordan. And I mean, I don't really know if I should say this, but, I just don't know if I would nominate him. I mean, it's, a great-looking guy, but it's a very interesting result. And then it's really funny how, Dwayne, the Rock, how he's saying there should be a recount. I think he would be in, like the top 5, right?
Okay, so I might be coming at this from a different standpoint, but I think, just looking side by side, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's got to be up there. That man he's got the superhero body and everything. Right. He's a handsome-looking dude. So I don't know. Maybe I don't agree with this as much. But yeah, I think in my opinion, all of the runner-ups maybe would have been more qualified.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to refresh on my celebrities, especially those that may not have as much hair. I mean, it's kind of interesting to see how they decided this, and who knows? There's a lot of good people that can support no hair very well. So I don't know. It's really kind of interesting to really see that. And I can tell it kind of makes some people maybe a little not so happy about it either. And because you're not happy about it, maybe it's time for a vacation or a virtual vacation. It may have been a year since your last getaway, and despite vaccinations increasing, the coronavirus pandemic, unfortunately, is still impacting travel. But Tuesday is the perfect day for a trip. Well, the online kind. It's National Virtual Vacation Day. There are so many ways to make this work and give yourself a break from home isolation without leaving the house. Do a Google search for somewhere you have always wanted to go. Dream big. You aren't buying a ticket, so the sky is also the limit. Sift through pictures, immerse yourself in the scenery, check out local attractions. Some might even have websites to make you feel like you are there. Research local fare, and if you're feeling particularly adventurous, whip up a traditional dish. This could also be a fun homeschooling lesson for kids, part geography, part history. And the best part, it doesn't cost you a dime, and you don't even need a passport. I don't know how I feel about this because us living up here in the Northwoods, we get to live in vacation country year-round. And I don't know about you guys, but I might just be biased. I think the Northwoods is very beautiful with all the trees that are very present, and really when it gets warm this time of year, and once everything gets in full bloom, it's just priceless to just get to enjoy. The weather's usually not too bad, and go hiking, go on a lake. Oh my goodness, it's just so priceless, and so many great other attractions to check out here too. And a side plug too, Minocqua has a little webcam too that's public underwater towers, so that's kind of an interesting way you can check things out too.
Yeah, Devin, you know, you're really right there. The Northwoods just has so much to offer, and people flock here to vacation, so we are really lucky in that regard. Obviously, you know, no matter where you live, people are looking to get away. So, you know, it's funny that we're talking about this today. I don't think any other year, you know, this story, we wouldn't be talking about this story, the National Virtual Vacation Day. You know, it's really only relevant now, but a really cool way to, I guess, maybe even plan for that next vacation as well.
Absolutely, I totally agree. It's a very cool way to go, but, you know, I think people want to be in those locations.